Hi friends, welcome to Adda 24/7. So today's topic is a bit confusing to many of you. Or those who are bankers, they are not worried. But those who are non-bankers, those who are working in some private company, those who are working in some NBFCs, for them this topic is very important. Even if you have some friends working in NBFCs, so you can discuss this with them also. So can a non-banker appear for JAIB? Can, because what is JIB? Junior associate, right? Okay, let me show you immediately. Okay, so what is JIB? Junior associate of Indian Institute of Bankers. So bankers, the word is bankers over here. So if it's for bankers, then it will be definitely the bankers have to be the members. Then what about non-bankers? The one who is not in the banking fraternity, can that guy appear for JIB? Practically not, or frankly it's not. But firstly, what is JIB? Many of you in banking also, those who are appearing for JIB or thinking for giving JIB, many of you might not even know the importance of JIB. So what is the importance of JIB? It offers working knowledge necessary for better decision making, covering treasury management, risk management, balance sheet management, credit management, international banking, economic analysis. Means what is remaining now? See here, retail banking is a main topic of basically JIB. Okay, because JIB consists of this retail, because it is basically focused on retail banking only. So it gives you the knowledge of entire banking gamut, or we can say this fraternity overall. Okay, so it gives you the entire knowledge of banking. Now what are the types of banking? There are various types of bankings. All these named over here are the types of bankings only. Treasury is a type of banking, risk management is a part of banking, credit management means credit department, that's a separate banking, international banking is a separate banking. Okay, so there are others as well. Okay, merchant banking is a part of banking, trade finance is a part of banking. So this JIB exam gives you the importance, or gives you the working knowledge. See, I won't say deep knowledge, working knowledge of all these things. Now you'll say, what is the use to me? Why should I give this JIB? Because why am I going to go in trade finance? No. Am I going to go in this treasury? No. Then why should I give this? I am happy with whatever I am, right? But that's not the case. Remember, now what we require is knowledge bankers. Okay, knowledge bankers means what? You shouldn't just come to the branch, put out do whatever job you are doing and go home. It's not that easy now. Banking has changed now. Banking is now moved out of the branch to internet banking, to this treasury banking, to trade finance banking, to third party products. So it has moved out. So that's why the importance of JIB is very much. Okay, so it offers you wide knowledge necessary for better decision making, covering treasury management, risk, balance sheet, credit management, international, so everything. Okay, second point. Now before going ahead, download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app you will be getting premium study material, live classes, ebooks, tests. Financial industry should register themselves firstly as an ordinary member of IIBF. Okay, ordinary member, this is important. Okay, so everyone who's working over here in banking or NBFC, they must get registered as an ordinary member. They have added NBFC later. Earlier it was only bankers. Okay, now they have added this NBFCs also. Why? Because now NBFCs are also the major players in the finance world. Okay, it's not only banking. Earlier what used to happen, loan means only banks. Now it's the things have changed. Loan means it can be from NBFCs also, it can be from anyone else also. Okay, candidates desiring to write JIB should have passed the matriculation exam. See this, or its equivalent. So what does it say? Matriculation. Anyone who wants to clear JIB has to be first matric. Okay, or SSC we call it, or its equivalent. However, IIBF may at its discretion can allow a candidate from clerical or supervisory staff cadre of banks to appear at an exam on the recommendation of the manager of the bank or an officer in charge of the bank's office where the candidate is working, even if he or she is not matriculate or equivalent. So if anyone has not cleared his SSC or equivalent, then also that guy can appear for JAIIB, subject to the recommendation of the manager of the bank. Okay, so that is okay. Now all of you are, forget this matriculation concept, all of you are basically graduates or PGs. Okay, so this does not apply to you, but the point over here is there can be someone in India who wants to give JIB and who is not matriculate, but he is working in the bank. So for that guy this is important. Okay, now subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel you will be getting number one, latest updates on JIB and CIB, number one. Number two, free YouTube series on all the subjects, okay, of JAIB and CIB. So that's why subscribe to it right now. Click on the bell icon. Okay, now we'll come to the non-bankers. Now eligibility of non-banking persons. Even though you are not a banker yet, but you want to have a future in banking industry, then see this. You can't give JIB, but there is another option to this, that is called as DBF or DB and F. So DBF means for Diploma in Banking and Finance. So you can have a future in DBF. You can give the DBF exam. So what is this DBF exam? Now let me discuss about that. DBF exam, that is also conducted by IIBF only. So IIBF conducts this DBF also. DBF stands for Diploma in Banking and Finance, and it has all the subjects that are in JIB. Okay, let me tell you very simple. JAIB equals to DBF equals to, because all the subjects of DBF are same, or the exam is also the same as that of JIB only. So that's why this Diploma in Banking and Finance, if you are a non-banker, then also you can appear for this DBF. Okay, now what happens after this DBF? Look at this. Suppose if I am a non-banker, what will I do? I'll first appear for this DBF, clear that DBF, even though I am not in banking. So what happens? I am equivalent to JIB now. So when I get the job in banking, see here, one important thing I'll tell you. If you are DBF, then banks will immediately catch you. Catch you means they'll appoint you in the banks. Okay, why? Because they also need knowledge bankers. So this DBF, once you give it, they'll appoint you in the bank. Okay, and then you have cleared DBF. So now will you again be required to give the JIB then after coming to the bank? So let's answer that also. So a non-banker can opt for DBF instead, and once they get into the banking industry, they can get a DBF certification. Look at this, converted into the JIB by applying to IIBF with their appointment letter. So this is an important part. Suppose if you have cleared DBF, okay, then you get the job into the banking industry, then you can show your certificate and your appointment letter to IIBF and get it converted into JAIIB. This is the main moot point. Okay, see this. So but what is DBF? Okay, let me show you this. See this. After DBF, how to go for JIB? Clear DBF, then get the banking job and appear for JIB. Appear for JIB means not to give JIB. Appear means not to give JIB. It means present the documents. Present docs to docs. Okay, to IIBF. Okay, and then what will they do? They'll convert this certificate into JAIB. So what happens? DBF gets converted into JAIB. Okay, so what is DBF now? We know only JIB, because many of you will say, oh sir, DBF we have not heard about this. So a non-banker cannot apply for JIB exam. It's very simple. Because why? It's called as bankers, JAIIB, JAII bankers, right? Junior associate of bankers basically. So is this guy a banker? No. So that's why this non-banker cannot apply for JIB exam. However, When what he she can do is apply for DBF, a junior course offered by IIBF. It is equivalent to JAIIB and has the same syllabus but can be pursued by a non-banker and a non-member of IIBF like JAIIB. Now what do you mean by this? Non-member of IIBF. This is also the provision given. Okay. So non-member of IIBF means there will be a temporary membership also or a nominal membership also. So you can check it on the site. Just go on the site, check the details. Okay. But one point important is even a non-banker can give DBF and it is equivalent to JAIIB. Once you get into the bank, get your DBF certificate converted into JAIIB. Okay, as I've shown this over here. Got it? But why give JAIIB basically? Means why should you also give JAIIB? You are a banker, but why should you give JAIIB? Important part. As I told you, knowledge bankers are important now in banking. See here, I'll tell you something about banking which many of you don't know. There is something called as neobanks. Has anyone heard of this neobanks? Neobank. Many of us don't even know what is this neobank going on. See, this neobank means these banks don't have any branches. No branches, only head office. For example, Paytm. What is Paytm? Paytm karo. What is PhonePe? PhonePe. What is PhonePe? Neobanks. These are all neobanks. Have you seen any branch of Paytm? Have you seen any branch of PhonePe? But do you know what is the loan percentage of Paytm and PhonePe? Loan percentage. It is equivalent to or more than many of the nationalized banks. Yeah, in retail segment I am talking. Okay, I am only talking of retail segment because corporate they are not giving. So in retail segment, their loan segment is more than many of the, in fact, cooperative banks also. Many of the cooperative banks, they have surpassed them. They are equivalent to many of the private banks. So where is the branch? No branch. So the cost is zero. So here, in a branch what happens? We have cost for the branch, right? Branch cost, then we have employee cost, then we have electricity cost, running cost, everything. Where is the cost for PhonePe? Where is the cost for Paytm? So what can they do? As they don't have the cost, they'll reduce their charges. They'll reduce the interest rate for loans. So who will come to you? If tomorrow Paytm reduces the rate of loan for then your bank or nationalized bank or any private bank, who will go to that bank? And this Paytm is online. So they give the loans online immediately. Okay? Based on your turnover. Similarly, PhonePe also. So that's why these are called as neobanks. And this is the future of banking. Banking has come to this level. Now we'll be moving towards no branch banking in some years. Once CBDC comes in, central bank digital currency comes in, then we'll be moving towards no branch banking. Then all the earlier systems will go. Just now also if you see, if some of you are more than 5 years in banking, more than 5 years spent in banking, then you'll see, you have noticed one point, how this clearing has weathered in this atmosphere today. Clearing is going down. If you see, clearing has gone much down. Earlier everything was clearing, right? Clearing department, fund transfer. Now everything is gone. Where is it? UPI. Everyone is making the payment through UPI. Why do I need a bank? Why do I need to go to the branch? Okay, tell me yourself only. How many of you have visited any branch other than your bank? If you your bank, you will be having the account, you will be seeing it daily. That's a separate part. But other than your bank, if you are having some other account, how many of you have visited that branch in last 6 months? Not required. Why? Because it's a no branch banking going on now. So that's why JAIIB is very important. Why JAIIB? Because now the bankers required will be knowledge bankers, those who have the knowledge of treasury, at least the basic knowledge, where the bond rates are going, what will be the effect on the this FD rates, what will be the effect on the loan rates of the bond rates. So you will be needing the risk management, asset liability management, how to manage it, that will be asked. Balance sheet management, what is the balance sheet of the bank, what are the assets, what are the liabilities, what all are the non-funded limits. non-funded, then funded limits. What is the difference between CC term loan? What is pre-shipment, post-shipment credit? What are guarantees? What is LC? You should know this working knowledge, because this is not only limited to banking now. It is factoring, forfeiting, that has been become a part of banking now, banking business. So that's why giving JIB will enhance your knowledge in all these aspects. Okay, so credit management, international banking is a huge scope for banking now. It can earn huge revenue for the banks. Okay, it can earn very huge revenue. So that's why giving JIB is the only option now for bankers. If you want to stay in the banking industry for next 10-15 years, you have no option but to be a knowledge banker. Okay, economic analysis means what? Knowing the economics. What is supply, what is demand, what is the effect of supply demand on banking, what are the various theories of economics. All these are a part of banking knowledge now. What is Keynes theory? Isn't it? Many, I'll ask, almost 99.99% bankers don't know anything. Those who are not knowledgeable. Okay, I'm not talking of those only. Those who don't want to get into the knowledge arena, they just want what? Come to the branch, tap, stamp, done, go home. That's not the future. Okay, chalo. So knowledge bankers is important, and one increment. Okay, one increment is the basic. See, here, money is required by everyone, isn't it? If you have to live, you have to earn money. So if you are getting extra money by just putting in some efforts, why not to get for it? And we over here at Adda 24/7 give you all the resources available. See this, for October 23rd, this 23 which is coming up, the JIB exam, we are having the Sankalp batch. Also we have the JIB ka Mahapack. Now you can use this Prep 80 code. See here, this Prep 80 code. You might have seen this Prep 80 everywhere on the screen, right? Prep 80. So if you use this code, I'll tell you are getting 80% off right now. And in the Mahapacks, you are getting this 6 double validity. So again 80% off and double validity, both of them are available in Mahapacks. Okay, so follow this. I'll show you how to get it. Okay, let me show you both. Okay, let's go to Adda 24/7. Hold on. Yeah, if you are having the app, I would suggest go through the app. In the app you are getting 1% extra. Okay, so go through the app, that's better, using the coin systems. Okay, chalo, let me show you. Let's go to Adda 24/7. See this, go to the front page, click on JIB and CIB, then you will see this front page. Click on JIB October 23. Okay, click, you will see this Sankalp batch. Click on this Sankalp batch. See, the details are given, all the details. What are the timings, what are the dates, what are the study plans will be updated, everything you will get it over here. What all are the subjects covered, then who all are the professors, who all are the teachers. I myself am a senior faculty over here. Okay, so definitely go for it. And let me show you about the discount part. See this 3999.80. click on more offers, put the code Y432Y Prep 88, PREP, Prep 80, not 88, Prep 80. Put this code. Now look at this, 80% off you are already getting. It's already applied over here. So 19,999 fees, which is the actual fees, it is reduced to 3999.80, 80% off. Join it immediately. Okay, also I was talking about this Mahapack. Mahapack is one of the wonderful things for bankers as well as those who are aspiring for JIB and CIB. Okay, so what is this Mahapack? Let me show you. Go to the front page again, JIB CIB Mahapack. Click on this. Okay, now you click on this JIB ka Mahapack, or you can take the combined JIB CIB Mahapack. That is also beneficial. Let me show you both. See here, if you take JIB ka Mahapack, what happens? You see 15 plus batches per subject. See this, 15 plus batches for all the 4 subjects: PPB, IFS, AFM and retail banking. Okay, then 600 plus case studies batches, then crash courses. In fact, importantly, recorded videos are available for all the classes. So even if you miss out on any class, you can definitely get back. You have mock tests, you have ebooks, everything is available. Click on more offers, look at the fees part. See this, 80% is already given to you. Prep 80 is already applied. See this, it's already applied over here. So if you look at this, you will get the fees as 6190. So 3950 reduces to 6190. This is JAIIB ka Mahapack. Now I was talking about JAIIB CIB Mahapack, right? So what is that JAIIB CIB Mahapack? Let me show you that also. So the JAIIB CIB Mahapack. JAIIB CIB Mahapack. Click on this. Say the JAIIB CIB Mahapack over here. Okay. Click on this. Here this Mahapack. If you use the validity, if you use the coupon code, you will be getting the benefit for double. Okay. And the fees is also reduced 80%. Now this pack you can use it for JAIIB as well as CIB combined. See this, more offers. Look at this, see the validity, 12 plus 12 months. So 2 years you are having the validity. If you clear JAIIB in this 6 months by October, okay, and then remaining 1.5 year you are having for CIB, same fees. Look at the fees, 45,999 is the actual fees. It has reduced to 9089. So when you are getting such a huge discount, it's an investment for lifetime. Invest in your future rather than investing in some television or in some refrigerator or some consumptions. Invest in your future. So I'll be back tomorrow with another series. Till then, bye everyone. Keep studying and do join the batches, even if you are banker or a non-banker. Okay.